It's a tough question. 2013 was special because it was the first piece of silverware in the franchise history. This one's special because of all the stuff that went on in the offseason. Obviously, there were a lot of things out of our control, but I think something that upset us the most was that no one thought we would be good. Sure, we lost some big names with Thierry and Tim, and then we got a new coach, but it just seemed like all of a sudden all the guys that were still there from the previous squad weren't good enough to make a run in the playoffs. So I think from that standpoint, there was a bond between us, guys that were here from 2013, 2014, that we wanted to do something special because we wanted to prove people wrong. And that's what the theme was all season, to keep a chip on our shoulder and to continue to defy expectations.
When talk about that chip on your shoulder, beginning of the year, all about countdown, go through this year and really just prove everybody wrong. You as an athlete.
Yeah, I remember one of the biggest insults I saw actually was on MLSsoccer.com, because they did the power rankings and they did this like emoticon where this guy was shrugging his shoulders. He had no idea. And it wasn't necessarily, I don't feel like they were trying to be disrespectful, but it just seemed like they should be able to look at our roster and see that there's quality there. Sure, there's a lot that went on in the offseason that will create turmoil, but it doesn't discount the fact that there was some quality players there. And so as the season started and we started to surprise some people, we weren't surprised, because during preseason we knew that we were good. We knew that we had the right players, we had the right coaches. There was this one guy, Rafa Gonzalez Robles.
Yes.
I mean, without him, we're nothing,
I love you, baby.
There's him right there. There's
yeah.
him. What a good-looking guy right there. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, no, I mean, to be fair, without Rafa,
He's my man.
I don't know where I'd be.
He's
a huge part of my development, a huge part of my confidence, growing my confidence, and so I owe a lot to him, and I really appreciate him. But going back to the beginning of the season, that chip on our shoulder is still there, and as we go into the playoffs, we're not going to remove it. We're going to continue to talk about it, and we're hoping that it gives us enough internal motivation. The shield is enough, but that we want to go get the cup, and that's where we're at right now.